Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Teach Hill Silver and Such. I am so excited this week because, for one, we are at 91 subscribers, which is amazing, and I cannot thank you enough. I never thought I would be in this position to have this many people, watching my videos. Is just amazing. But also, we're only 9 subscribers away from adding that first ounce of silver to our giveaway, which is going to be awesome. And I'll just kind of go over it again. For every 100 subscribers we get, I'm going to add 1 ounce of silver to a box. And when we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give it away on a live stream. So it's going to be super awesome. Really appreciate you guys, everybody that's watched and subscribed. It's been awesome, and I really appreciate you guys. Keep watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, and let me know what you want to see, and I will do my best to get it out. Today's topic I want to talk about is something that I've been seeing from a lot of newer stackers coming in. I've been hearing a good bit from newer stackers coming in, and I want to cover the not so much like the way to take care of silver, but what to do if you get silver that's milk spotted, or something like that, or if you have the urge that you want to clean your coins. Which, just I'll preface this by saying you should never clean your coins ever. I'm putting it out there. But anyway, I digress. But I want to show a little bit of milk spotting, because I do have a couple, really one coin in general that's milk spotted, and I want to show what that looks like, and kind of how to prevent this. And there's a couple things over here that I'm going to bring into play. Different types of silver, how to take care of it, and if you got milk spotted coins, what can you do about it? So let's dive into that. First off, I want to go over 90% silver, or constitutional silver, junk silver, all the AKAs, right? So for that, the coin that I'm going to introduce for that, it is a 1941 Walking Liberty $50. Beautiful example of the $50 there. Love these coins, absolutely love these coins. There's some of my absolute favorite 90% junk silver to buy and keep, and sometimes you'll find them in half coin rolls, or the 50-cent rolls. I wasn't as lucky this time with that last one, but man, these are awesome. So you see me handling this, bare hands, with my bare hands, and that's because normally 90% silver is just that, 90% silver. It's got some other stuff in it, normally copper, but it's been handled so much throughout the years. It's been in and out of so many people's pockets and in their hands, that you handling it with your hands, it's not going to degrade it enough to really cause any major issue. Now, if you have a mint state 68 plus, then I probably would put some gloves on, and I'll get to the gloves later. But yeah, if it's something like this, then storage wise, I have an album, a coin album, I really that I put most of my stuff in. But coin flips work fine for this, stuff like that. Or you could get tubes. I like the tubes because you can keep track of how many you have, and you can sort them by date. So that's really cool. But yeah, 90% silver, not that big of a deal. It's been handled, and it's been through the ringer. So most of the time, I'll just handle my 90% silver, no problem. So moving right along, this is when we get into the category of it's 90% silver, or it's, junk silver still technically, but it's more of, I kind of want to keep it protected. I don't want like, I don't want it to get really messed up or scratched up or anything. And that's your Morgans. This is an 1899 New Orleans Mint. Really nice coin there. And then this is a piece dollar, a 23 piece dollar. And like coins like this, I'll understand if people want to wear their gloves for this. I keep mine in these plastic holders. Flips are fine. It's the same idea. You can handle these with bare hands, but then again, there's some VAMs and things of that nature with especially the Morgan dollars that are just astronomical amounts of money. So honestly, I would keep those in a little protective case, especially if it's that nice of a specimen. I mean, if it's Kohl's or something like that, then just put it in a tube and don't worry about it. The piece dollars the same way. So they demand, in my opinion, they demand a little bit more safekeeping, I guess you'd say. But then we move on to the 3/9 and 4/9 fine silver, which you'll get into with American Eagles, Krugerrands, Maple Leaves, pretty much any sovereign mint silver, the 1 ounce rounds. You'll get into that, and these guys will milk spot like crazy if you're not careful. And that's why I keep these in a protective case or in a tube together. And I will always, if I'm handling these, I will always use cotton gloves. And that's one thing you have to make sure, especially for the new guys out there, new stackers, it's got to be 100% cotton gloves, because other types will put scratches on your coins. So you don't want to end up scratching up a really pretty nice coin. So you use cotton gloves. It's going to keep the oils off of it, and it's going to keep it from milk spotting. And that goes for pretty much any 1 ounce round or bar or anything that's going to be 99, 3/9 or 4/9 fine silver. I would always wear gloves with that, no exceptions. And now let's get on to kind of what I brought up in the beginning of this video, was milk spotting. This kind of shows you what can happen if you do handle your silver, as far as like, your more pure silver without gloves, and you kind of mishandle it a little bit. Now this is an Idaho mint, like a little third-party mint Idaho round. It's a little bit less than a half of a troy ounce. It's 0.45 troy ounces, but there is a nice milk spot right there. If you can see it, you can probably see it. Yeah, right there. See that in the light on the wheat come around here, right there. There's a nice milk spot there, and a little bit on this side too. But really, and kind of one at the bottom. But really, what happens is people handle these coins before they get put into a protective case like this, and that's what causes milk spotting. Over time, those oils and things on your hands, they get on these coins, and it tarnishes them up, just like any normal silver, especially jewelry. It'll get tarnished, and with these coins, they milk spot. And no, it's not actual milk. Some people think like, oh, it's actual milk that causes it. No, it's called milk spots because it's just a white, milky little look to it. It looks like you spilt milk there and it dried or something. So, and people kind of ask, oh, well, what can I do about milk spotting? There's not really much you can do. You could take, with your cotton gloves on and rub over it a little bit to try to see if some of it is superficial, and it will come off. But most of the time, it's there and it's gonna hang out. It's there to stay. So most of the time, if it's milk spotted, it's just gonna be a milk spotted coin or a milk spotted round. And it's a shame for some really nice coins, but it's okay. It's not gonna kill the value of your rounds. I mean, there's so many people out there that are looking to buy milk spotted stuff because you can find it cheaper. The silver weight's still the same, all that stuff. It's just got a little bit of spots here and there. Some people don't care, some people care a lot. You'll find a wide variety of thoughts and I guess ways of dealing in and out of milk spotted silver in the industry, or just in the community. But to me, milk spotted silver is fine, but I would definitely take your precautions to not milk spot your silver. If you wear your cotton gloves while handling, most of the time you'll be fine. Now I want to come into a point where let's talk about storing now, because we've talked about, okay, buying, handling, and the different types of silver. Let's talk about storing. So with my 90%, like I had mentioned before, just keep it just a coin album, a normal coin album like this, and I just separate them by dimes, quarters, $50, stuff like that. I keep it in a coin album like that, and I keep it in my safe. No big deal. I know where everything's at. It's great. And the same goes for any smaller foreign currencies. Like I have some Israeli shekels and stuff like that. They're 90% silver. I'll keep those in there as well. But as far as my Morgans and peace dollars, I like to keep them in these plastic protective little cases, and I'll stack them together, or I'll have them in a tube that you can find from SD Bullion, places like that, that have they fit 20 coins per tube, and I'll find one like that, and I'll stack them in there and keep them safe that way. And that's an airtight solution. You're not going to get any kind of issues with that. But these are airtight as well, and I really like these because I can pick out singular coins and look at them, because I really like to look at my silver. I'm not one of those guys that just puts it away and it's locked up in a dungeon. But that kind of brings me to my next point, is that I keep everything locked away. I keep it in a safe, but I do keep things, like I said, in singular plastic capsules like this. Some of the time they're in the tubes, the 20 coin tubes. But I got this. It's kind of I mean, this is just an idea of what I'm gonna mention, but this came from my shoebox. But it gets the idea across. So silica gel, you want to make sure you get a nice sized bag of silica gel, which they sell on Amazon. You can get that stuff in fairly cheap, and make sure that it's big enough for the size area of your safe. And they'll tell you on the description of this is good for 10 cubic feet, or however much. And I highly recommend getting a silica gel pack, not like this, but bigger, that you can put in your safe, that keeps moisture out. Because not only is moisture an enemy for you think of any type of metals that rust, but yeah, moisture can get on your silver, and it milk spots. It causes it to tarnish and other things that you just don't want to happen to your silver. So good silica gel packs, good sized ones for the size of safe or wherever you're keeping your silver. Make sure you have a good pack. And they will say, oh, there's no need to refresh it or buy more. But I will say that if you have a good size silica gel pack, just every so often, like every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever, take it out, and put it in the sun and let it sit in the sun for about 10 minutes. That recharges it just like that. You put it back in your safe, it's good to go. So, I mean, it's really low maintenance. It keeps your silver looking beautiful. 24/7, you don't have to worry about it. And it's one of the things that I swear by, is that I'm always going to have silica gel in my safe to keep moisture out. And, because I have Morgans and things in there that are over 140 years old. And I just don't want them to have anything happen to them. So something like that, a silica gel pack is it's inexpensive. It lasts a long time. It's a drop in the bucket, as opposed to what it would cost you on the look and the actual, I guess you'd say, that the integrity of your silver, right? So, but anyway, that pretty much sums up what I wanted to talk about for this week. Was, I'm seeing a lot of new people get into it, silver stacking, and that's awesome. That's great. Love to see it. But I want to make sure you guys are doing the right things. That when you buy your silver, you get out and you're buying these 10-ounce bars, you're buying these 1-ounce rounds, bars, things like that. You make sure you take care of them the right way, so they will last you a lifetime, and they'll be just as beautiful when you hand it to your kids or whatever you want to do. They'll be just as beautiful as the day you bought it. And if you do these few little simple things, they'll continue to stay that way, and you won't have to worry about it at all. Just to mention, once leaving off here, is that like I said, we are within striking distance of getting that 100 subscriber mark. And once we do, I will post a video showing an ounce of silver. I mean, it could be this very American Silver Eagle right here, going into a box and closing it up. And that will be going to one of you guys out there somewhere. It'll be going to one of you when we hit 1,000 subscribers. So that's all I wanted to cover this week for you guys. I hope you guys are having a fantastic week. Hope you had a great weekend. Keep liking, keep commenting, keep subscribing, and let me know what you want to see next. I'm here for you guys, so just let me know. And yeah, I'm here to please. But anyway, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later. This has been Teach Hill Silver and Such. Thanks.